is how I feel about the Nun. Listen, I'm coming to you guys live from the bed because I couldn't bring myself to actually sit in my nice desk chair and at my desk to give y'all a proper review. Because when I tell y'all, the Nun was just right. I mean, ultimately speaking, like when it comes to like horror films, the whole purpose of a horror film is to, have that scare factor there. You want to scare the person as much as possible, but this here was just like, I don't know, maybe I'm like that with every other horror film because, I was like that with It, the new one, It, and the second one was kind of trash. Um, but usually, like, sorry, that's my dog. Usually when it comes to like horror films, like I go in like, oh, this is gonna be scary, and then bada bing, bada boom, I'm usually laughing. But there was nothing. Like I literally was just like, yo, what is going on? Like, okay, so first of all, apparently the Nun is a part of the Conjuring series or whatever, and Annabelle and all them people over there, child, they got a whole entire cinematic universe going on over there, and I don't know if I want any parts of it. But they got that whole thing going on over there, so I don't know what the significance the Nun is to that. Honestly, I don't want to find out, cause girl, you can go. Like, I mean, I'll say this: of the best part of the Nun was the beginning. Like it's that the beginning because the beginning of the movie to me I feel like sets the tone because like okay, this is what we're in for, okay, and then throughout the movie it's just like what you know and Lord, my dog's so what do you want anyway. So um yeah, like okay, because like in the beginning of the movie, spoiler alert if anybody cares at this point. Spoiler alert. So the movie starts off with because the whole premise of this movie is you got this priest and you got this nun in training, the nun in training, the nun in training. Okay, out here trying to do this whole investigation of this nun who decided to kill herself because apparently she was running from the demon nun who's played by a woman, by the way. I was like, whoa, she's pretty, and they did this to you. Like, whoa. um and home sis said, girl, I don't know what you are. I Jesus forgive me, because they believe, a lot of Christians believe that if you die by suicide, like if you kill yourself, then you're not going to heaven, you're going to hell, because that wasn't for you to take your own life. That's, God is supposed to do that. Whatever, okay. Whatever, right? um but Holmes was like, girl, okay, and jumped from the building and hung herself, basically. And I'm like, I don't know how long Holmes was sitting there. I don't know how long Holmes was sitting there, but somebody found her, and she fell in a puddle of goop, and then hold up. I'm like, because when the dude went inside, I don't know if that was first of all, yo, this is the issue I got. Why y'all be wanting to be in these churches that be looking like, yo, first of all, this needs to be torn down. And second of all, got all kind of spirits up in here. Like, y'all, why y'all want to be interested in stuff like that? For what? Like, I don't understand. So if anything, y'all deserve to die at this point. Like, if you see something that's not right, and engage in it anyway, and you wonder why your soul to mess with, no. But sorry, my hair was itching. Girl, see, I even bothered to do something to my hair. That's how much this movie sucked. Okay, sucked lemons. Okay, so anyway, but yeah, that was like probably the best part of the film, and then they were giving us these anticlimactic scenes where they try to give you like jump scares and stuff, and how you just be like, ooh, something about to happen. But then the thing is, it's like the whole purpose of a scary film or a horror film, whichever, is the jump scares. And you know it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, but it was just so underwhelming. Like, case in point, you see what I mean? Like, it was a lot of that going on throughout the film, and I mean, it was just basically at this point, like, the whole thing with the film, like, yo, the nun literally, like, the whole purpose of the movie is to talk about this nun and who is she and why is she demonic and all this other stuff and why she look like this and all this other stuff. But really, all she all she was doing was go around, pulling pranks on everybody. Like, she just pulling pranks on everybody. I'm like, girl, you sit down somewhere. Like, that's all. That's how I felt. Like, just sit down and shut up. Like, girl, nobody care. I mean, we care, but like you, who told you to be here? The devil did. Girl, tell the devil I said. Never mind. I'm not trying to have no conversations with the devil. Okay. Uh. But yeah, like I said, the only part, cause I love. Not saying I love demonic stuff. No, I don't. But like I said, the beginning scene when Homesis was about to when Homesis killed herself, and the cross had turned upside down. I like that. Like, I was like, oh, cause I was like, oh shoot, it's about to be some shit. Okay, okay, okay. And then the movie happens, and I'm like, cause I'm that kind of person. Like, if anybody ask you, you guys put down in the comments. If anybody asks you, okay, what kind of movie person are you? Do you like the first half of the movie where they build up to the climax and all that? Or you like the second half where the climax already there and we just finish it out? Me personally, I like the second half because the first half, you got to build up the plot, which is fine. Like, you want to know what's going on. But at the same time, it's like, yo, it takes a minute for us to get there. I just be like, yo, okay, wait, please. I got to pee. I want to go home. All of that. But whatever. So y'all put down in the comments, like, are you the first half type of person or are you the second half? Let's debate in the comments. But anyway, yo. So with that being said, I'm not trying to do a full blown hour review of this movie. Because ultimately, like, I mean, like, what do y'all want from me? Like, anyway. If I were to rate this film, like, okay, so what we're gonna do, let me explain to y'all what we're gonna do. So, every 2 weeks, I'm gonna spend a week giving y'all at least 3 movie reviews. Okay, every 2 weeks. Like, so this week, y'all gonna get movie reviews. Then the next week over, do whatever, anything. Then the next week, all of that good stuff. But sorry. um, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I had to think about it. I'm like, what? Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so this is like I said, every 2 weeks I'm gonna give y'all like a movie review, like 3 movie reviews. Maybe a TV show review. I don't know. I haven't been watching TV like that, but I just want to get back to my creative roots. Editing and all the good stuff, and just entertain. Cause that's what I do. That's what I do. I entertain. I entertain the people. Okay. And we have fun and we talk about it, talk about it basically. um and so for first movie reviews, like the first one, like I'm gonna have like 3 different, I guess, genres or something. Like, the first movie is probably gonna be like a horror film, then the second one is gonna be like a classic film, and then like the third one is gonna be any movie that's out right now, because you know how movie theaters are like, yo, we're yeah, you come to the theater, but you can also watch it at home because the pandemic and all that. The whole Panasonic is happening, and so since I have the luxury of a Fire Stick, I can watch any movie I want. So yeah, so we're gonna have like at least one horror film, or we can switch it up with the horror films. Like, we can have a comedy film, horror comedy, like any genre for that film for the first one. And then the second one is going to be classic film. And then the last one's going to be new release film. Okay? So glad we're on the same page here. I'm so excited to be back, and I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, we're also going to rate the films from A to A through F. Y'all know the grade system A through F. So if anything, if I were to rate The Nun, I would probably give it a solid D minus. I'm sorry, it was just you know just nothing like because this film is a part of the Conjuring cinematic universe. Um, it should be like because I was looking and it was like, oh yeah, this is a part of that, and I guess Annabelle's part of that too. And I'm just like, yo, make me want to go watch the whole thing. Like it's fucking Marvel. Like let me go. Like make me want to do that. And I'm like, I don't care about y'all. Y'all can all burn. Okay, the power of Christ compels you. So anyway, y'all, that is it. That is my review, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.